So, Elise, are you ready for the session?
Yep.
Okay, so here is the first question for the day. Let's discuss question number 6.
Okay. Question number 6. I remember now. Question number 6 says WYZ is a rhombus. WXY is an isosceles triangle. Find WYZ, VWY, and ZVW.
Yes.
So,
So, okay, I just want you to work the B part.
B, okay. BYZ. Okay. Do that. Now it's working. So, how we can work out V, W, Z, and Y is that since it's a rhombus at opposite angles, so isosceles would be okay. Yeah. So in total, angles add up to 360 in the rhombus, and also a trick is that V and Z and Y and Z could both equal 180. So I think first find the isosceles triangle, which will be okay. So of course the text doesn't work here. So 68 and 44. And then we would say add them to 180. So here 180 minus 360 would be 240. So this one would be okay. I think I know. So 240. Here it could be 68 because technically for the whole y angle, it's 180. So that's 68 add 68, then 136. Okay, so here it would be
Just a minute. How did you get 68 here?
Well, wait. We'll just do this.
Here.
The mouse is not working. I don't know why though. There, now it's working. Yay. There. I'll just write it again since I was using my finger instead because the mouse wasn't working and now it is. So here, this is the whole angle y. So it's half of 360. So it's 180. There. So then if you know that this is 180, then you would be able to find the amount of the rhombus. So here it would be, so this would add up. I think this would also be, and
Just a minute, Elise. Here you work this one to be 68, first of all, right? Angle WYX to be 68, isn't it?
Yeah.
And If this is 68 and the total is 180, what is the measure of angle WYZ?
The measured angle WYZ is 68 degrees.
And okay, do we get 68 plus 68, 180?
68 plus 68 is 136.
Exactly. So, Elise, on one side, you are saying that this is 180, right?
Yeah.
If this is 68, Elise, can this be 68 as well? Will you get 180 as the total?
No, 136.
Okay, how it's 36?
I said 136 for the total, 68 plus 68.
Okay, yes. So 68 plus 68 will give you 136 degrees here, but we need 180 as our total, isn't it? It should be 68, add something, will be 180 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what will be the measure of angle W, Y, and Z?
The measure of angle WYZ would be 136 degrees.
Okay, can you please recheck it once?
112 degrees.
112. And how did you get 112, Elise?
68 minus 180 degrees.
Exactly. Now, are you clear how this one is 112? How did we use this equation?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, Elise, just let me give you a hint here. We are looking for the measure of this angle, that is a B part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember I told you a property of a trapezium, something related to these two angles?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was that it was that
Let me tell you. Sum of these two sides is equals to 100 and
80.
yes. So these two means 180. These two means 180. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So we know that, Elise, this one here and this one, angle X, will give me 180 degrees. Now we know that. What is the measure of this angle? This one you worked earlier?
I said the measure of that angle was I said it was 60 8 as well.
Recheck it once. This was 68. This was 68 and you worked this one to be 44 degrees.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So now that's the biggest hint. Think about it. How will we work the measure of angle B or the B part? We know that this is 68, this is 44, and all together, these two, Elise, these two will give me 180. Take your time,
Yeah.
try to think what should be the answer.
For which angle?
B part, Elise, angle B. WY Let me know if you need any help. Hello?
Yes.
Lisa, are you feeling fine today?
Yeah.
Okay, do you need any help with this question?
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm thinking.
okay, take your time.
Is the answer for B just the 44 degrees?
Okay, and how did you get that?
I think it's 44 degrees because he wanted to add up to 180, so it would be 44 degrees.
Okay, that was a very good try, Elise. I'm really impressed by the way you are trying the question. Here is a smiley for you. Well
Thank you.
done. You're welcome. So let's try to understand the question once again, Elise. We are trying to find the measure of this angle, right?
Yeah.
We know that the triangle is isosceles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, if this is 68, what will be the measure of this one?
68.
Very good, you are right. Now I'm going to give you the easiest way to solve the question. I'm going to draw an image. We discussed that last time.
Yeah.
If I know the measure of this angle, what will be the measure of this angle, Elise?
The same amount
And why is that?
because the alternate exterior angles.
Alternate interior angles. These angles are in between these two lines, right?
Yeah.
We call them interior. So yes, these are alternate interior angles. The answer is going to be 68 degrees. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now another fun fact here is we know that these two will make 180 degrees because here this is a trapezium.
Yeah.
In a trapezium, Elise, the, the sum of these two sides is 180. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We know that 68 degrees plus 44 plus the missing one will give us 180, isn't it?
Yeah.
68 here, 44 this one, and this missing value will give us 180 degrees. Using this thing, how can we work the value of this question mark?
112 minus 180.
Exactly, 180 minus 112, sorry, which is
Yeah.
68.
Yeah.
Either way, we are going to get the same answer, but we should be knowing both the concepts, right?
Yeah.
Good work, Alite. Are we ready to move to the next question?
Yes.
Wonderful. Please go ahead and read the next one.
Okay. It says Tom has 95p and Sophie has 73p. How much must Tom give to Sophie so that each has the same amount?
Yes, so what do you understand by reading the question?
That we need to take away an amount of pence that will leave both people with the same amount of money.
Exactly. And how will you solve this one?
I think I'll solve this one by first. Um, mm, hmm, mm, if so it needs to be a number in between 95 and 73p, and I think I might be able to think which one is that answer. And okay, let's see. So if okay, 12, so that would be 83 and then 85.
What do you think?
I thought of one number, but they're not the exact same. It was close though.
Okay, what other numbers you thought of?
Maybe it's definitely more than 5. Yeah, it's definitely more than that. So if it's 82 plus, okay, that's 80 again. So
Shall I give you a hint?
yeah,
Okay, we know that Tom has some money and Sophie has some amount of money, right?
yeah,
Why don't we add up the amounts and see how much money in total we have, which is to be split into two equal parts?
okay.
hmm
So 70 plus 90p is 160p plus 8, 168p.
Okay, so this is 168, and we need to make sure that each has the same amount. Now we will
Yeah,
split 184p into how many parts?
168 will split.
Yes, we will split 168 into how many parts?
Into 2,
Two. And why did you think two parts?
because since we're splitting it in half, you divide it by 2.
Yes, since this has to be split in Sophie and Tom, there are 2%. We will divide 168 by 2.
Yeah.
Yes, so
So 168 divided by 2 is 84.
84. So each one should be having 84, right?
Yeah.
Now tell me one thing. Tom already has 95. How many he should give to Sophie that they both have 84?
11p.
That's the answer.
Oh, that was easy.
Yes, it was easy. Now, shall I tell you another way of doing the question?
Yeah.
What we can do is we can find the difference between the two amounts, 95p and 73p. That is the difference. 22p is the difference, right?
Yeah.
Now try to split 22 pounds. Sorry, 22p. Half 22p.
11p.
That's the answer, isn't it?
Oh,
There is a difference between these two that they have to cover. Tom will give, we will take away something from Tom and give that same thing to Sophie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, so we need to make sure that we are making those two parts equal, right?
Yeah.
Great. So
Yeah.
the answer here is 11p. Now, please think of question number 8.
If question number 8, so it says if 1 July falls on a Thursday, how many Saturdays will there be in that month? So Friday, Saturday. So if it's going to be, so on the 3rd of July, it will be the first Saturday. And in July, there's 31 days. So 3rd of July. And wait, I should be writing this down. So it's going to be the 3rd of July, then the 10th of July,
Okay.
the 17th. This is easy since a month doesn't have that much days. And then the 20, so plus 25th day. And then that would be the last Saturday, because if you would add another 7, it would give you the 1st of August. So 4.
So happy to see your efforts that you are trying the questions on your own, Elise. Really very well done.
Thank
Um,
you.
you're welcome. So I see you are adding 7 at every step for a week. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 add 7 is?
10,
10 add 7 is?
17.
Wonderful. 17 add 7 is?
So add 3. Oh, it's 24.
Exactly, it's 24. Now, please see if this makes any difference to our final answer.
It does. It
Okay,
means there's actually 5 Saturdays, since 24 plus 7 is the 31st, and there's 31 days in July. So
exactly.
there's another Saturday. So it's not 4, it's actually 5.
Well done, Elise. I'm really much impressed that you tried the question again. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now it's time for question number 9.
Okay. It says one child in every 4 in a school of 200 walks to school. What percentage do not walk to school, and how many walk to school? Okay, so one child in every 4. First in every 4. Okay, so let's say, I think if you would divide it, you would get the amount that walk to school. So
Mm-hmm.
and we need to find the amount that do not walk to school. So
Sorry for
we
interruption,
would say
Elise.
the part
I'm so sorry for interruption, Elise. 50 is the right answer. How did you get that?
for B.
For 50, yeah.
Yeah, 50. I got that by, it says one child in every 4 in a school of 200 walks to school. Of course, if you divide by 1, you would just get 200. And also, even if you divide by 4 and multiply it by 1, you get the same answer you divided by 4. So, one child in every 4. So, 4 divided by 200 would give you 50. And that's basically how I got 50.
Exactly. So we say 200 divided by 4, not 400 divided by 2. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, now how about the A part?
Okay. So it says, what percentage do not walk to school? So we would minus 50 by minus 50 and 200, you get 150. Over 200. So first, when you simplify it, you can cross the zeros, and then 3 quarters. And 3 quarters as a decimal is 0.75. As a percentage, it's 75%.
Well done. Alize, I'm so much impressed that you completed the question on your own. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You actually did a great job by completing it on your own. So here's a big star for you.
Whoa, that's like a star made out of stars.
Exactly, it's a star made of stars. Okay, now Alize, we are trying to save as much time as it's possible, right? While working
Yeah,
these questions. So shall I tell you a quick way to work this question?
yeah.
Okay, so my question says one child in every four in a school of 200 walks to school. So I know that one out of four, which means a quarter, right?
Yeah,
So a quarter walks to school and rest of them do not walk to school, right?
yeah.
So what is rest of the fraction?
3 quarters.
Exactly. So rest is three quarters. Now it says what percentage to the what percent sorry what percentage do not walk to school? We know that it's three quarters. Three quarters as percentage is
3 quarters as a percentage is 75%.
that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And we know that one quarter of 200 walks to school. To find one quarter, what do we do?
We divide it by 4.
200 divided by 4. Half it and half it again. It's 50.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So easiest way to divide a number by 4 is half it and
To
half it
half it
again.
and half it again. Yeah.
Yes. So isn't it easy and quick?
Yep.
Okay. Now let's see what's next do we have. Okay, now before moving to question number 11, we are going to complete question number, sorry, before question number 10, let's do question number 11.
11. Okay. So it says the area of the circle is 321 centimeters squared, and the area of the shaded sector. So the area of the whole circle is 321 centimeters, and we're looking for the amount of the shaded part. So here. So we have 240 degrees here. Viewed at, okay, so I think how you'd find the area of the shaded sector is we would find kind of the amount of the equal sectors you can get in the whole shape, and it's kind of like this, you can say 3 sectors in the circle. So I think this is actually really easy, and you don't actually have to find like any numbers like here or here. So I think the answer is so 107 centimeters squared.
Okay, and what was the calculation? How did you get that? 107?
Uh, since this is let's say this is one sector, and we draw a line here. now we have 3 sectors in total, and it's completely equal. We can just say that this, so we can say 1, 2, 3 divided by 321 centimeters squared will give you 107 centimeters squared. So that's the answer.
Exactly. It's the answer. Well done. That was a really very good trick that you have worked. Well done.
Thank you.
Exactly. And here we can use the unitary method as well. 321 is the area for 360, right?
Yeah.
And we are looking for the area of 120, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we will do is we will divide 321 by 360 and multiply it by 120. We are not going to do that because this is much easier. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, but you should be knowing all
Yeah.
of the method. We know that 321 is for 360, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so we will divide 321 by 360 and we are looking for this one, which is 120. So this is 1, this is 3. Eventually 321 divides by 3 is
107.
wonderful. So whatever method we choose, we are going to get the same answer. So we should be knowing every method, okay? Okay, now it's time for question number 12.
Okay, it says the graph shows the speed of a car. Use the graph to find the time taken by the car to travel 40 kilometers. So, let's see. So it shows the speed and the time, and we need to find the time taken by the car to travel 40 kilometers. Okay, so let's see. We're looking for the time, and so it does show the speed. So okay, so this is like this. This is the distance, and then the time would go straight. You know what? Okay, there. This will be a lot easier. Like that. So is it?
Wonderful, that is right. Now, Alize, we are going to move to the easiest question. I don't know why this is in C section. This is very easy. How are we going to do the question number 10?
Write the coordinates of the point 3 and 5 when reflected in the x-axis. It is the easiest question because I already know the answer, and it's 3 and negative 5.
Okay, that was pretty quick. So glad to see you know the trick here. Well
Thank you.
done, Alize. You're welcome. Okay. So we are done with these questions. Any doubt, any question?
No, not really.
Okay, so are you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Here we have.
Okay.
Okay, let's start from the last question, okay?
Okay. It says Matthew arrived at a hotel on the 29th of October and left on the 3rd of November. The charge for the room was £10.50 per night. What was the total cost of the room? That's also easy. But we also need to include this day, because that he arrived on the hotel, so he'd stay there on the night as well. So let's see, 29 30, 31, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6 days. So we just say, wait. Multiplied by 6. There is a way of multiplying this by your head. 100 multiplied by 6, 600, and then 5 as well. But to be safe, I'm going to just use this to be safe in case I do something
If
wrong.
we are multiplying here, if it's 10.50, can't we ignore the 0 at the end while we are doing this?
Well,
Think about it. It's 10.50, right?
yeah.
Yes. So if it's 10.50, Lise, what we can do is we are making
If
it
it's
easier
10,
to. Mhm.
is to take the 0 off and just say 105 multiplied by 6 and then add the, when we have to convert it back into pounds, add the 0.
Okay, we can do that. But tell me one thing, why are we multiplying it by 6, first of all?
Because 6 days from 29th and 3rd.
Yes, and how those make 6 days?
Pardon?
How did you get that to be 6? He left on 3rd, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so it's 5.
Exactly, it's 5.
Oh,
Yes. So
oops. I included the 3rd as well.
it's okay, no worries. Okay, now try to complete the question, Lise.
Okay, so it would be 0. I don't have a pen and paper, so I'll do it in my head.
Okay.
Okay, is it 52 pounds and 50 pence?
And how did you get that?
I did it in my head, so I don't know if it's completely right, but I said 10 by multiplied by 5 is 50. Then 50 multiplied by 5 is 250. So you could say 2 pounds and 50 pence. So 50 pounds plus 2 pounds and 50 pence would be 52 pounds and 50 pence. So that's what I think the answer is.
Exactly, and I'm really impressed by the way you calculated that in your head. I really love the method here. Well done, Elise.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, question number 11 is incomplete. We cannot see the shaded portion, the shaded squares, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So let's skip that question. Tell me, how can we solve question number 10?
Okay. Question number 10 says the price of a pair of shoes costing 25 pounds increased by 1 pound and 25 pence. Write the increase as a percentage. Okay, so the price of a pair of shoes was 25 pounds and it increased by 1 pound and 25 pence. Okay, so first, I'm going to convert 1 pound pounds and 25 pence into pence. So, or actually, I'll just add the decimal there, the decimal point, and let's say over 2,500 and convert it into pence. So it could be easiest since 1.25 has a decimal. 1 pound and 25 pence. Okay, so we're looking for the percentage increase, and first one. Okay, so 125 plus 125 is 250. So it means by 20. Okay.
Good going.
Okay, so now we need to convert this into a percentage. Okay, is the answer, I think maybe 5%?
5%. And how did you solve that so quickly? How did you change 1/20 to 5%?
I thought it was 5% because 1/20, since it has 0, and also it's 20, so it can go into 100. So you could say 1/20 by 100, and then 2 goes into 10 5 times when you cross the 0. And then 5 multiplied by 1 is just 5, so 5%.
Well done, Alice. That was again a wonderful, wonderful explanation from your side. A big smile again for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So again, shall we try to make this question easier?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever we have a question, I always tell you to try to relate numbers in any sense. See, it's 25 and it's 1.25. Do you see a little bit or any tiny connection between these two? When you see these two numbers, what do you think?
Yeah.
What
I
is it?
think about the 125 tables, because it's basically like in other questions. Let's say we have 500, we got 250. We have 250, we got 125, or 125 multiplied by 2, 25, so 250. So that's one thing. Yeah.
Yes. So if you see 25 and 125, it relates to that. We can see 25, let's say 25 times 5 will give me 125, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So now we are talking about percentage, isn't it? This is a bigger amount. This is a small amount. What is 10% of 25?
10% of 25 is 10% of 25.
Mm-hmm.
Wait 1 second.
So we have 10 minutes, you will get changed. I'll give you a shout, okay?
Okay.
You can carry on.
Okay. Yeah. 10% of 25 would be 2.5.
Yes. Now, if you have 2.5, you will get 1.25. So that is a 5%.
Oh yeah.
We are talking about the change in percentage, right? When I just looked at the number, simply thought 1.25 is half of 250, isn't it? So just try to relate the numbers with each other. Try to think about their relationship with each other. 125 is actually half of 250, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So not necessary that these things work in every question, but these work in most of the questions, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Now let's focus on question number 9.
Okay. It says a car averaged 8 kilometers to a liter of petrol on a 4-hour journey of 312 kilometers. How many liters were used on the journey and what was the average speed? Okay. So, the car averaged 8 kilometers for a liter of petrol, and the distance was 312 kilometers, and it was a 4-hour journey. Okay, so first I'm going to do this. I'm going to see if it's divisible by 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this would be 72, and this would be 3. Yes, it is divisible by 8. And that's about 3, but it says 39. So if it's averaged 8 kilometers, every 8 kilometers to a liter of petrol, then they must have used, I think, 39 liters of petrol.
Exactly, that is right. Well done.
Yeah, and then we're looking for the average speed. So it says it's a 4-hour journey of
Mhm.
312 kilometers. Okay, so if you say 4 hours and 40 minutes, okay. So we have 240 minutes, which is 4 hours, and we know that they traveled 312 kilometers in total, and we need to divide the distance by the time. So that would be okay. Is the answer? But I'm going to double check. So 3, 1, 3, 4, but this. And then that wouldn't work. I was going to say like I was going to say I could do this 4 divided by 312, but we're looking for the speed, so it can't be this. It has
Mhm.
to be the distance divided by the time. So I'm not sure.
Okay. How do we find speed? What is the formula for that?
Distance divided by time.
Distance is 312 kilometers, and how much is the time?
4 hours.
4 hours. Yes, we need to divide 312 by 4. How can we do that?
We
Think of it.
can say
How do we divide a number by 4?
we half it and half it again.
Yes, we can do that. Please go ahead and try that. Or you can.
Okay,
Mhm.
that would be so 312 half is so 156. 156 halved is 78.
Exactly. So that is the answer, isn't it?
Oh, what I was doing before was correct, but I could have halved it and halved it again to get the answer instead of using
Exactly.
the
But you
other
were not
method.
confident with that, Elise.
Yeah.
Yes. So please make sure that you're not making yourself underconfident at any time. Don't feel. Try the question. Don't be overconfident. But if you think that is if you're sure, then go for it. Okay. Now it's time for question number 8, probably the last question for the day.
Okay, so find the area of the triangular end of the prism and the volume of the prism. So the area of the triangular prism, the end of the prism, I keep on mixing it up with rectangular. So, and we also have to find the volume. So I think I might know the B part. So I'm going to do that. Okay, it's not on the pen there.
Hmm. Okay. You're working which part here?
B.
B part. Okay.
Is it 192 centimeters cubed?
I'm glad that you are trying the questions on your own, Elise. I really appreciate your work. Yes, it's 192 centimeter cubed.
Thank you. So, 192 centimeters cubed. Okay, then, A. Let's find A. The area of the triangular end of the prism. A triangular end of the prism. It means kind of that part. I think it's just 24 centimeters squared.
And how did you get that?
I just found the triangular type of end/base of the triangular prism, and then I multiplied the two numbers and I got 24.
Okay, and what is the formula for finding area of triangle?
The formula finding the area of the triangle. Oh, it's the base multiplied by the height, and then the base multiplied by the height halved. So instead of this, just this.
What's the final answer?
12
12 centimeter.
squared.
Yes, square. So make sure we are writing the units along with the answers, right?
Yeah.
Great. So what did you learn in today's session, Elise?
I learned about lots of tricks to do the questions faster, and that dividing by 4 instead of using the whole method and stuff, you could say half and half it again.
Exactly. And what is the formula for finding area of triangle?
The formula for finding the area of the triangle is the base multiplied by half multiplied by, well, the base multiplied by the height multiplied by half.
Exactly. So well done. And before that, we were doing these questions, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. So, Elise, that was wonderful teaching you today. And tomorrow you're going to have tests. Did you go through that PDF once?
I was going through it today.
Okay, no worries. So be prepared. We're going to have a short, quick test tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay, have a great time ahead, Elise. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.